G'day guys, welcome to Rommel's Fish Room. So today we're doing a bit of a trade. I'm selling one of my flower horns. It's a little bit sad because it's the first flower horn that I ever bred, but I just want to keep moving forward, and I've bred Charles now, so he's my main goal. There's no point in having 3 pairs of flower horns breeding. Like, that's like, if I get them breeding like every once a month, that's thousands and thousands of fry. It's just not realistic. So less flower horns, more Africans. He's actually swapping me a colony of Africans, or not, I shouldn't say a colony. He's swapping me some juvenile Africans. Alright, so let's get Mintano out of the tank. Oh, I just said Mintano, guys. His name's Minardo, not Mintano. Bit of dyslexia right there. I've got like world's biggest bucket. It's just easy. I like this bucket. I don't need to put much water in there. Doesn't spill in the car. It's going to look funny, but we're picking up 10 3-centimeter fish, so that's what's going in the bucket on the way home. He's pretty much healed up. The guy that I'm swapping him with, I've told him what it's like, what he's like, how he knows what. Oh, need to stop the siphon with one hand, just hold it up in the air and spray the ground apparently. So I've been like completely honest with the guy that's buying him, how they do fight. He actually bought Luha, the girl that I bred him with, so he's never bred flower horns before, but I'm just going to give him as much advice as I can. You can see a couple of marks on his head. That's actually from Luha. I tried to breed them in this tank, and well, they just didn't get along for some reason. That's flower horns, but sometimes you put them together, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Alright, at least this tank will be easy to catch fish. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I get home. I need to find a home for these new Africans. So I don't know whether I'll put the Africans in here and take her out, or there's another boy that I want to kind of put in here. But I've got the fader boy that's fading, but she's way too big to even consider breeding them together, so I think it's a dumb idea. I think I might just use this as an African tank now. I don't know. Decisions. Alright guys, so I've dropped Minardo off to his new owner, and I've picked up the fish. On the way home I've stopped at Kmart. I just want to show you guys something quickly. So I'm at Kmart. I've got a few of these at home. You might have already seen them in my pond. But these baskets, they come in all these different sizes. Look, as small as this. They are awesome fry savers. Now, they've got the handle hole. I just fill the handle hole. Hang on, clean this camera. I just fill the handle hole with styrofoam and like cable tie a bit of styrofoam each side of that, and it's a fry saver. So it's on the way to the fish room, guys, with my new fish, and I just had to stop, not to admire the dog. The dog's great, but I just want to admire the koi pond. Look at it. So the dog's licking me. We've got a bit of floaty algae, but I'm not too worried about that. It's just so clear. I love it. Anyway, so back to the point of what we were talking about today. So I'm going to take Sharon out. She can go back in the pond in a tub. Sorry girl, but I need the space. These new guys are going to go in the fish room, I think. Main reason is I don't trust heaters, so I'd rather put something less valuable in that tank and have these in the fish room. So the decision is maybe the hongi. Nah, I think the Masobo. I don't know. Help me make a decision, guys. I need to get rid of the dragon bloods. These things are useless. They never grew. I don't know why. They're in a 250 litre tank, fed every day, like good quality feed. Daily water changes of about like 7 or 8%. So what? They never grew. They're like, I've had them for 18 months, if not longer, and they're like the biggest ones is like 8 centimeters. I'm wondering if they've been that inbred that they're not growing. I've noticed that I've bought German peacocks before, and they've got amazing color, but they don't grow. But these guys don't have good color or grow, so I might get rid of them. I don't know whether to try flog them off cheap. I don't know what to do. I don't like selling fish that aren't good. So then I get stuck in this situation where I need to get rid of them, but they're fucking shit. They don't breed. I've had like 2 infertile mouthfuls, and yeah, I don't want to cull them. But what do? They would make some good buffer fish for the Foscos. Maybe that might be a solution. The male can go in my display tank inside, and the girls can go with the Fosco. That's a good idea. You guys are brilliant. How did you come up with that so quickly and put it in my head? Anyway, alright. Yeah, I'll move the Masobo, I reckon. Group decision, hey? I don't really want to move anyone else. Now I'm just standing here not talking, which makes great video footage. Alright, let's get on with it. Sorry, Sharon. You're back to the tub until you show me what colour you're going to grow out to. I'm really excited to see how she turns out, guys. I really need to vac my tanks, guys. Oh, did you see that? That's like fish... Oh, I spoke too soon. I was going to say that's fish whisperer catching 4 fish in one scoop, but then I lost 2. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I need to vac my fish room. Automatic water changes are the greatest thing in the world, but automatic water changes don't remove the debris. So that's one question I've always wondered. So I've got automatic water changes, right? I might get another net, this instead of one at a time. Automatic water changes keep my nitrates ridiculously low, but I have quite a bit of dissolved solids, not dissolved, are they? They're still solid. Solid solids in the bottom of my tanks because I get complacent with... Where's the net I'm looking for? I get complacent with vacuuming, especially like the Buccochromis. Their tank's ridiculous. So I've always wondered how much it affects tank health, the solids in the bottom when the nitrates are like 10 ppm. If that affects the fish health. If you know the answer to that, comment below, because yeah, it's always just been a query of mine. I'm always under the impression that it doesn't really seem to matter because I've had some seriously dirty tanks and the fish are always colourful and happy, and I just presume it's because my nitrates are so low. Obviously ammonia and nitrites are non-existent. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys, because I can't find the net I'm looking for. I found the net, guys. It was right in front of me the whole time. So now we've got all the Masobo. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I think they're like Metroclima. Don't quote me on that, guys. You know me and fish names. If they're not written in my notepad, then they're not. Then I don't know the answer. We're going to need to get some something for them to hide. We don't want a bare tank for them. Alright. I gotta suss that out. So, I might give this tank a bit of a vac while I'm here. You guys don't need to see that on video. You know what a vac is. Alright, I've got the fish in there. There's 10 in there. They look a bit ridiculous. I'm going to get 10 more. I just realised, I don't even think I've told you what fish they are. Trimitochromis intermedius. At a guess. They're 3 centimeters. They've got a lot of growing to do. That'll be like a 12-month project before I see anything from them. I am going to get 10 more off him, but it's just a money thing at the moment. I need to sell fish to make money to buy fish. As you guys know, I want this room to be self-sustained. I don't want to save up and buy the fish. I want to sell fish to buy the fish. I've got this guy, that guy, and the girl in that basket there. They're sold $400, so that'll pay for the other 10 of these guys in the next week or two. Just touching on this subject, I'm gonna vent the dragon bloods. I think it's 2 males are gonna go in my display tank, and then I am considering, this is only considering, I'm putting the Fosco pair in with the dragon blood females and my electric yellows. Now, you guys know how much I love my electric yellows, so this is only a consideration because I'm shit scared to put them in there and they'll wipe out the yellows. But I don't think the Foscos will attack the yellows, is in short. Obviously the tank would need a lid, doesn't have a lid at the moment, Foscos will jump. But yeah, I think that'll work. I really want to breed dragon bloods, but they're just not going to do it. They're crap fish, in short. And I've always thought about what fish I could use to buffer the Fosco female, and they had to be females because I don't want crossbreeding, and that'll be perfect. So I'm going to wrap today's video up there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Nothing too exciting. It's a public holiday, so I'm just taking it easy. I went and got those fish. That's about all I plan on doing for the day. Actually, tell a lie. I do want to do one more thing to my retic system. I might go do that now, but when I film it, I'll put that in tomorrow's video, I think. I don't know what time I'm working tomorrow, and sometimes being a little bit ahead on filming is a good idea. You guys understand. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one.